morning, YouTube. It is Aimee, Keto Maniac, and I am alone today. Robert's one and only day off this week is today, and he is at home resting. He does not need the car. Neither one of us, I normally get off work at 4, and he normally gets off around 2. And he finally picked me up at 5:30. So it was a really busy day yesterday. Busy. So Sam, our son that works with him, he'll have to do today by himself, and then tomorrow Robert will have to do by himself, and they'll be back together again on Thursday. So yeah. We had Qdoba for dinner last night because it was so late that neither one of us were much into cooking, and so we were both surprised because he said he didn't eat really great. He did take his coffee with him, and I think he had one, but I think he actually did eat a little bit while he was there since it was so late in the day. And we both lost. I'm at 187.0, which is amazing. And he is at 199.2, I think is what it was. So, it's always so interesting to me, you know, when you do the one meal a day, you really do just, I mean, you kind of have the ability to eat whatever you want as long as you stay within the keto lifestyle. And so I really like it. I try not to eat too late because, anytime you eat that much food too late at night, you're going to have issues. And I didn't think I was going to eat as much as I did, to be honest. I wanted nachos. I got nachos and I lost weight. Now that's some craziness. I was just really, I told my husband, I said, sometimes you just have a craving, but sometimes your body is like, you need this really bad. And I didn't know if it was electrolytes or salt or something, but I was really craving some like salty, chippy things, So I got the nachos from Qdoba, with I think beef. Normally I get chicken and I wanted beef too, which is another weird thing. So we took it home. I ate about a third of it in the first setting, and then maybe an hour or so later I had another little third, and then maybe an hour later I had another little third. So I ended up eating almost pretty much the whole thing, but it was really good, and my body was very, very happy to eat it. I was full, but I tried to drink water and stuff to make sure that, I countered that. But yeah, we worked out yesterday, but I didn't even really feel like, cause, sometimes on Mondays, I am like raring to go. I have all the energy in the world. I get farther in my workout than I normally do. And then some Mondays, I am dragging ass, hardcore. And I'm sure it's how I ate Sunday, but it's just like, it's weird to have that big of a difference, in the way that my body reacts to my normal daily routine. But that was yesterday. I worked out. We did our normal morning break. We did Insanity at lunch, and then we did Ab Ripper X for the second break. So, I got a pretty decent workout in, and I just had my coffees. But then we had Qdoba. So, I definitely got all my calories in. You can't say I didn't get all my calories in. And I woke up this morning before the alarm. So, I'm pretty sure I'm in ketosis right now and just feeling really good. So, eating enough food, I guess, is super important. I probably didn't eat enough on Sunday to really sustain me for Monday. What else did I tell you? I had something else. What was it? Let me come back to you. Okay, I remember. I was just going to tell you that this morning I woke up with like a runny nose, and Rob and I have been talking about the fact that neither one of us, since we started on this diet, have had any real notable sicknesses. And I don't feel sick. I feel like allergies are coming at me a little bit. I've been sneezing for the last couple of days, and that's really and truly the only symptom that I've had is sneezing. And anytime I'm not a sneezer, so if I sneeze, it's allergy related. So this morning I woke up with some drainage, and my nose was actually kind of runny. So I have a little bit of a scratchy throat, but it's so insignificant that it just feels like drainage stuff. So I think that's all it is. Man, the moon this morning is really pretty. So it's very interesting, and maybe you guys had the same thing. I'm like never sick, ever. And granted, I'm not, I'm not hugely a sick person anyway. But since I've been on keto, I've probably gotten sick once in an entire year. And that was super insignificant, really. I might have stayed home one day, but I don't even think I did that. So it's kind of fun. We didn't have flu this year, neither one of us, which was nice, obviously. And I'm not sure, but I don't think the kids did either, which would be really cool because there's 4 of them in the house, and so they tend to share it between themselves and kind of goes back around again and again and again and again. So if they didn't have it this year, that would be really awesome for them. So now it's really the last thing. I am looking forward to our trip, of course. It's getting ever closer, and which of course stresses me out a lot. But next week I'm going to take Daisy and get her a full-on haircut, and it's time. It's so time. I took her to the park in one of the previous videos this weekend, and out at the lake they have these burrs that are like, they're kind of big. It's about the size of a bean, or bigger than a bean. And she gets them in her fur, and she got one right up on her face. Luckily she let me get it out, and she had a couple on her belly, and she let me get those out too. And I was like, oh, because they're like pokey. Like, that can't be comfortable for my sweet girl. But she let me get them out. But her hair is it's completely unmanageable. It's matted. It's just awful. So I'm going to take her and have her sedated and groomed next week. Probably Tuesday. I'm trying to budget for it, and I swear something comes up every single stinking week. But Robert's paycheck will be nice sized. I am so sorry. It's like I have little burpees. I'm kind of expecting to wake up. I do. I have hiccups with a heartburn this morning because of the Qdoba last night. I was surprised that I didn't. All right, I'm not going to hiccup on here. So, thanks for watching, you guys. Have a great day. We'll talk to you next time.